Welcome back. Today we have Ken Vance, who's running for Georgia House District 149, joining us. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you. I have a few questions for you. First off, I want to ask, what are the main priorities you plan to address if you're elected, and how do you plan on doing so?
Here's the thing about being a state representative. First, you represent your district. So the priorities I have for my district are, one, help them out economically. You know, if I can be of service in helping bring a business to the district, either of the three counties, I want to do that. If I could help with public safety in any way and helping out local law enforcement, state law enforcement, and keeping communities safe, that's what I want to do. And then at the end of the day, you know, just work with people. We're in the constituent business. You can say what you want to, but that's what we are. We're public servants, and our job is to take care of people, whether they vote for you or not. And that's what I'll try to do. Now, for the state, they're really the same things. You really want to create a place where people feel comfortable in their homes, they can afford to buy groceries and gas, they can look after their children, and they'll have a job that pays a decent salary.
All right. Now, why do you think that you are the best candidate for this position?
Well, I've been doing it a long time. I've been a public servant for over 50 years. I've been a law enforcement all my life as my career. I was a 28-year city councilman. I was head of a state agency for 12 and a half years, and now doing this. But at the end of the day, it's about representing people, regardless of party persuasion or what. It's about representing people, and that's what I've done all my life.
All right. Now, what is your reaction to record-breaking voter turnout this year? What does that tell you about this election?
I know the national thing. I got it. And that emotional part really weighs on people and having them go vote for their national standard. But I don't want them to forget the down ballot people, your state representatives, your sheriffs, your state senators. That's important to Georgia. You know, yes, I want you to go vote, and obviously I want you to go vote for me. But here's what's driving this thing. It's this national emotional pitch that's going on right now. Every time you turn on the TV, there's either a positive ad or a negative ad for somebody. But don't forget about us little folks down here trying to run the state of Georgia, and I think we're doing a pretty good job with it.
That's right. Now, I have to ask, you talk about really just wanting to pour into your community and being a servant of the community.
Correct.
Why is that so important to you that you get to serve Middle Georgia? Why are you so passionate about it?
That's what I've done. That's the way I was raised. I was raised by parents that said, you know, help other people when you can. And I've been fortunate enough in my life to be in positions where I was able to help people. And that's my soul, if you will.
All right. And now for folks that are maybe on the edge of voting or haven't voted yet, what do you want to tell them about voting, and what do you want to tell them about why they should vote for you?
Well, I want them to go vote. I mean, if you don't vote, you can't complain. And I think I'm the best candidate. I'll always listen to them. I'll always pick up the phone. And if I'm not, I'm going to call them back. And I'm going to be public service oriented, and I'm going to try to listen and serve their concerns as best I can. I can't always do what nobody can always do what's asked of you, but I can tell you this, I can always try, and I can deliver on that promise every time.
All right, well, thank you so much. To find out more about the upcoming election or more about this interview, head on over to our website, 41nbc.com.